Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So let's have a look at Maple Finance or the Syrup token. The token has been going sideways like ever since hitting a new all-time high in July. As you can see now, it is going down. So we'll take a look at it and why it may be basically waiting to make a big new high. So let's break it down. So first of all, starting with the Maple Syrup, they have their stable coin called Syrup USDC. This is a stable coin. As you can see, it is not stable because it is not pegged to $1, as you can see. But again, if we look at its market cap, it continues to make new all-time highs. So basically, back in March 2025, it was below 100 million, and as of now, it's nearly trying to break above 1 billion. So this shows that the Maple Finance is really like bullish on, or you can say the users are really bullish on the Syrup USDC. Now, how the if we look at how it works, basically it is a yield-bearing stablecoin powered by Syrup, which enables DeFi lenders to leverage their capital and earn yield. The yield is generated from the fixed rate over collateralized loans to institutional borrowers, allowing Maple to provide consistent high yield and short-term liquidity for the users. Now, anyone can basically use and anyone can earn this yield, but to earn other yields such as blue chip, high yield, and Bitcoin yield, you do need like minimum investment of like 100k, and the KYC is required, and that is a permissioned asset, as you can see here. And I believe it includes like we have BlackRock's build and some other you can say RWAs. Now, as of now, as for the retail investors, only their Syrup USDC is available to the retail investors. Now that is a bit of, I would say, that is a bit of bummer. But again, if we look at its TVL, this is how its TVL looks like. It continues to go up. So like back in March of 2024, it was basically around 57 million, and back in 2024 November, it started to take off. As you can see now, it's at like 2 billion and it continues to go up. So I would say that's really big one for them. Anyways, now if you look here, so if you look at the Syrup token itself, basically you can stake the token and you do get really good rewards, and these rewards comes from like the inflation that they have built in. As you can see here, like 5% annualized, as you can see. So the token doesn't have a max supply, they changed it after they basically did the migration from MPL to Syrup. Now if we look at the rest, they do have like Syrup token buybacks. Basically, revenue collected by the treasury can be used to buy back Syrup, which is distributed to all stakers. This is along with the token inflation, as you can see. So this is really big one. So basically, the token itself is used for the governance, as you can see. So as long as there is a demand for the protocol, they will continue to generate like revenue. As you can see here, they did generate like 4.38 million in terms of fees, and their revenue was around 1.44 million, and it has been going up in the upward trajectory, as you can see here. So back in Q2 it was around 1 million, and as of now it's at 1.44 million. So it seems like that the revenue will continue to go up. And even if we look at 2024 and 2023, the revenue has gone up like over 200%, as you can see here. So overall, this is big. So as long as the continuous revenues to go up, the demand for the Syrup should increase in the future, because that revenue will be used to buy back the tokens, and that will inject a lot of liquidity into the Syrup token itself, basically increasing its demand in the long term. So if the TVL, if we do see a TVL, if we do see a dip in the TVL, that could be concerning, but as of now it seems like there is nothing to concern about because it continues to go up. So I would say that's a big W for the Syrup as well as for the Maple Finance itself. Now the main video was supposed to be about the token itself, so let's look at it. Now as of now, it seems like that it is like waiting to break out. That is what it seems like, at least to me. So even if we look here, this is the trend that it has been following ever since, like let's see. So it has been following this trend like ever since of June. As you can see here, we did have this massive surge, but that did not last. But again, it did actually try to break above from this downtrend, but it couldn't. So as of now, if it makes this massive breakout, like if it can do this, and if it can retest on this exact trend line, and if it makes this breakout, we could be looking at a new all-time high. That is a possibility, because if we look at the stable coin, or you can say their yield bearing stable coin, that is going up. If we look at the TVL, it is going up. Overall, it should impact the syrup in, I would say, and I think we may see a massive breakout if it happens like from this point. So again, if it like goes down, there's a possibility that the token may actually go down as low as 34 cents if the market does go down, because it is like trading in this downward you can say channel. So if it breaks above from here, we could be looking at a surge as high as 57, or even like we could see a new all-time high as well. So again, as of now, I think so let me build this one. So as of now, I think we do have a really good resistance somewhere around here. So even if it goes up, it can reject somewhere around 56 or even like 58 cent. And if it can break above that, we could also be looking at a surge as high as like 64, or even I think like 66 is a possibility, or even let's just say 68 is a possibility. Now we have these two resistance that it needs to overcome, and before that we do have a small resistance that would be somewhere around 52 cents. So these are the resistance that I'm looking at. But again, there is another possibility that the syrup itself could basically go and retest on this channel. So that is a possibility as well. So again, unless it breaks above from this trend line, I don't think that it is bullish. But if we do see a breakout above from here, I think it can turn bullish and it can go for a new all-time high. Anyways, I just want to cover this token, and that is the setup that I can understand from my analysis. And if you have any thoughts on this, let me know in the comment section below. But as of now, I think fundamentals of the Maple Finance looks really good because its TVL continues to go up. And if we look at the treasury of the the treasury of the Maple Finance, it's looking really well. It was like 37 million, and as of now it's at 6.6 million, as you can see here. Overall, I think we should see a really good surge from the token if it can break above from this level. Let's see what happens. But overall, I think it depends on how well it does in terms of its breakout. And if we do see a volume, I think it can push it and it can go like as high as 57 or 58. And if the demand goes higher, we could be looking at a surge as high as 67. So if we look at the TVL, when the token actually ended up hitting like on July 25th, this is how it looked like. So let me just try. Okay, so this is when the token basically started to go up. That is exactly when the TVL basically hit a new all-time high. So if TVL makes a new all-time high, I think we could be looking at a massive surge as well. So let's see what happens. But I think TVL is looking really good, and as long as it continues to go up, we could be looking at a massive surge from the syrup in the future. Let's see what happens. Anyways, this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.